Hey guys, it's Sophie.
And Emily. And welcome back to the Girls Watch Girls Play podcast.
For the final time this year.
I know, isn't that crazy? Sorry, I winked because if you noticed last week, Sophie's girlfriend set her like a task that she has to wink 5 times, but I only noticed when I watched the podcast back that she goes this, "Hi guys, it's Sophie." I just thought it was so funny. I was like, I'm going to do it this week.
Yeah, if you see me winking, it's basically, look, long distance is rough, so we do little things like this to keep us connected.
So beautiful.
So beautiful. Love is beautiful. This week, well, it's our final week of this season of the podcast.
Yeah, we're going to be taking a bit of a break.
Little hiatus.
Because it's going to be Christmas. I'm going to be away for Christmas. And then Sophie's going to be away for New Year.
Yeah.
So we've got like a month of not seeing each other. So there's no...
Yeah.
Not going to long distance the pod.
Not going to long distance the pod. Also, Christmas takes a break anyway during Christmas. So, you know...
Christmas does take a break during Christmas.
Did I say that?
Yeah.
Are you sure I said that?
Yeah. Listen back.
Football takes a break during Christmas.
It does.
At least the WSL women's football
I mean, we
does.
still talk through international break usually.
Yes, but...
We need... Guys, podcasting is such hard work. We need a break.
We need a break? Do we?
No, not at
We
all.
don't
This is
need
the
a
easiest
break.
thing I've ever done. It's so much fun.
We are going to be talking all things football, as always. But also we're going to do some, like a 2025 wrap. Like Spotify wrapped, but...
For us.
But for us and football in our year. Because you know what? We've had a fucking good
Also,
year.
I feel like this episode we can talk a little bit more, like, general. Like,
Yeah, for sure.
I don't
Get
actually
to
know if people
us.
know that many things about us, apart from the fact we like football.
And Chinese.
Chinese food, yes. Starting off on a bit more of a serious note, I mean, last week we did speak about Ruesha's ban. Well, that what we knew of from last week, that it was a 5. Do we knew it was 5?
I don't think we knew it was 5. I think
Okay.
the video had come out about it. I don't know if we knew it was 5. We might have, but either way, it is 5. And
Anyway, I said, like, it was really bad. But I'm a big fan. I was a big fan of Ruesha. And that really annoyed me that she kind of did that and then kind of denied that it was anything bad. And then she laughed on the pitch. Like, this whole thing felt like ewy.
But we spoke about kind of the abuse towards her being unnecessary.
Absolutely. And it still is. 100%
Still is. There's no, don't project hate where there's already hate.
Absolutely. But, however, one of our favourite TikTokers, and we've never said this on the pod, but like genuinely one of our favourite football TikTokers ever, Paul the Chicken. I love Paul the Chicken. Everything Paul the Chicken says, I think that's the right take.
Yeah.
I think, I agree with that. And a big fan of Paul the Chicken. Anyway, as Paul the Chicken does, you know, made a TikTok video
she spoke out.
about football.
Yeah.
And about Ruesha's ban.
Also, I think everything she said was very fair. She wasn't saying anything necessarily controversial or groundbreakingly, like, Grace isn't someone, Paul the Chicken,
Her name is Grace.
isn't someone who projects hate. That's just obviously everything she goes against, like, obviously. But
she didn't say anything like personally about Ruesha.
she didn't say anything
either.
personal. So basically what's happened,
I'm going to quote here.
we'll put a screenshot on screen.
So please don't take this out of context. This is not a word that would be in my general vocabulary. But so Paul the Chicken's made a video talking about Ruesha's ban and that Ruesha could have really hurt someone. Nothing particularly bad. And then Ruesha's gone and commented underneath it, "You're an absolute gimp."
You are a 35-year-old professional footballer who's already created so much controversy over the last week or two. You are adding fuel to your own fire.
I just think it's absolutely ridiculous how you can go on TV and, you know, people can be like, obviously don't throw abuse towards Ruesha.
No.
And this whole narrative, Ruesha's a sister, she's a daughter. Like, you wouldn't say this to your sister or your daughter. Like, absolutely. But neither would I call my sister, daughter, or someone I know, anyone, an ableist slur.
So
And I cannot believe
bad.
you are a grown woman on your professional account where you're a professional footballer who's just spoken out about how much online hate you're getting, and you've just hated under some poor girl's videos.
Who's speaking the truth. Like, fucking own it. Sorry, you need to fucking own it at this point because you are just adding fuel to your fire. And I'll tell you what's pissing me off as well is her sister on Twitter going around replying to Match of the Day posted something about her Ruesha grabbing Hannah Kane around the neck. Her sister's commenting all over this Twitter thread, replying to so many people, being like, it was a headlock, like a headlock to me. Oh my god, she grabbed her around the neck. It's on TV, you can see it. if you're sticking up for your sister, you're sticking up for your sister, but also don't project lies.
It's similar to the Mappy thing where it's like, it's on TV, we all saw it.
Yeah, like just...
You can't like say this happened, this didn't happen. Babe, there's footage.
Yeah. And they've gone on their podcast because they have their own podcast and they've spoke about it. I haven't personally watched it because it's not just this kind of, this has sparked a lot of conversation around Ruesha and things that she and her sister have said.
And I didn't know this thing because last week I'd said on the podcast, I'm quite a big fan of Ruesha. This week I've seen stuff of clips of her and her sister talking about identification, like gender identification, talking about how they see that there's only a man and a woman, and then use like Tory propaganda's, speak, being like, if people start saying they want to be a toaster, like fuck off kind of thing.
Yeah.
And it's just like anti-trans and like anti-non-binary, like
it's
rhetoric.
Because her sister was like, I don't care if people want to transition their gender, but they said that they only believe there's like male or female. Yeah. So yeah, non-binary.
It is a conservative, it's like a liberal conservative take about trans rights. It's like, sure, it's saying like, if you want to medically transition, fine, like I don't care. But like any kind of variety of gender and like, gender fluidity and non-binary people, it's just like completely disvaluing them and their life completely. Exactly. And like, it's really pissed me off. And another thing, it's a queer person coming on and like we said recently, there's no, was it advocacy and allyship? What is it?
Yeah, there's, what about how allyship is passive and advocacy is... Oh,
but like it's you can't have LGB and no T, and T is a umbrella term for not just strictly transgender, but also any kind of variety in that.
Obviously, trans rights is something we've spoken a lot about on the podcast and something we're really advocating for, and we're really disappointed that Ruesha spoke out about this, and one obviously thinks it but has used her platform to speak about it and spread hate. Really not nice at all. Women's football is so queer, and people spreading comments like that are quite influential in the space is really not what you want to see. We praise Kirsten all the time, and Kirsten Kasperai, that's what we need in the space. We if you have those views, just actually don't say them, because the queer community is so big, and it is going to harm you and come and bite you on your arse later on, like it is right now.
Absolutely. And it's just so disappointing not only to have a queer person coming on a platform and kind of invalidating any kind of gender fluidity and non-binary people, but also using such a conservative rhetoric of the whole, they want to identify as a toaster, they want to identify as a cat, like fuck off. That whole thing is just so disgusting, and it's just, how are you queer and yet using this conservative propaganda language?
I saw something where she said that bisexuality is just a fake lesbian. So it's not just with gender. You see what I mean?
It's giving turf, I'm not gonna lie.
Giving massive turf.
You know those like,
I just don't get how
capital
people...
L lesbians who are massive turfs. Like, we are capital L lesbians who love all letters of our little club.
Yeah. For real. It's really disappointing, and yeah, we just want to absolutely confirm that when we said we were fans of Ruesha, that past tense.
Last week I was still like, I think she gets a lot of hate for a past relationship where people took sides that like no one had a side to take, so like none of your business.
Yeah.
And I kind of felt bad for her in that sense, and I do feel bad for her where people spread hate towards her. But neither of these situations where you're using ableist slurs and like conservative linguistics towards trans people is disgusting.
And also Paul the Chicken, we stand with you.
Oh my God, Paul the Chicken, we love you.
Yeah, also like our dream guest on our podcast is Paul the Chicken.
Oh my God, she'd be so funny. She'd be so funny. Paul, I love how dry she is.
She's so good.
She's
I want
so
her
funny.
here. We'd have such a good chat. We'll arrange it. If you see this,
Paul, if you're here,
DM and we'll arrange
Grace
it.
/ Paul, reach out.
Paulie Grace, Gracie Paul. Yeah, come hither. Yeah, we'd love to chat. But
moving on, because it's just annoying me. And I'm quite disappointed in myself for not knowing these things beforehand.
Arsenal update. Well, we were saying last week how it was convenient that it was spoken about during international break where no one could talk about it.
Yeah.
And now there's been some talk about it.
Yeah. Context, this is in reference to last week mentioning that there'd been an article come out with The Athletic.
Yep.
The Athletic, yeah?
Yep.
About potential like tensions in the changing room or toxic
Culture,
energy and culture
yeah.
in the Arsenal women's changing room and all that stuff. So interesting. It was a very aloof article. Just kind of said that there was weird things, but no examples particularly of it. So I was like, someone give me more. I wanna hear about what's going on in my club. Anyway, a lot has come out. If you wanna,
Well, yeah, a few people have obviously. Renee's spoken. Everyone that's spoken has kind of denied it. But one person I trust, and that I trust with a lot of things, I trust her with my life, is Lotte Bebemoy.
that's another person about advocacy.
Oh, hello.
If there's one person who's good at advocacy, aside from Kirsten, who we praise and love, it is Lotte. She's always one of the first people to talk about hard subjects and taboo subjects in football, often speaking out against racism and young girls. What she do the PE thing?
Yeah, advocating for post-Euro 2022. She wanted further change and arranged for all the girls to kind of write to the government, and thus got basically
More PE time
for young girls, and that all girls at school have access to football specifically, something I didn't have access to at school growing up in the British
Schooling
education
system,
department.
Schooling system, yeah.
You got it. So it's something nice, something lasting from their 2022 Euros win impact. She's quite on it. She's quite cool, very cool.
Anyway, what she said about the Arsenal stuff.
She was like, I'd like to invite you into the training ground, and basically you can see for yourself. We all trust Renee. We all want the same thing here, kind of vibe. Olivia Smith said something similar post game on Saturday, basically like if you can see how we connect on the pitch, then like I think that tells you everything, which I think is a bit probably not the right thing to say now, just because
we're not connecting on the pitch,
connecting that much
on the pitch.
But
so.
I know what she said. I know what she meant. So I don't know. It sounds like the thing is I trust Lotte with that. Yeah. Do I actually know her? No. So,
no, but I feel like we definitely get along and have a Guinness together at the pub.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Specifically a Guinness as well.
Yeah.
Don't know why.
Guinness. She gives like a beanie and a Guinness.
Yeah.
She wouldn't smoke, but she'd sit with the smokers in the smoking area.
Oh my God, she's so weird.
You know, she'd still be out there. She'd be in the cold, but she'd brave it, you know.
Parasocial right now.
Yeah, oh my God. And she'd definitely play card games with you. Oh my God.
Oh my God, she's so weird. Okay, anyway.
I've invented a friendship with her in my mind. It's so unhealthy.
So, yeah, get help. We just would trust her. I trust her opinion and what she says. And
I think if she'd said something, she wouldn't lie.
She wouldn't lie.
I really don't think she'd lie.
I also think that's why they got her in the press conference.
Yeah, because everyone
trusts her.
She's like a voice of reason, I think,
she
in
is
the football.
Voice of reason.
And she like even things like the England camps and not necessarily camps, but when we play in tournaments and stuff, like she hasn't really had pitch time in the game time.
But she like writes the poems and shit. Like
but she's
so
important.
Cool.
Like I think she's so important in the squad.
Do you know how poetic that was?
Yeah.
Her because she wrote that poem 2-2s. Everything about it was so cool. Her shirt number was 22. Like that's fucking sick. And then we won 2 Euros, so it's like 2-2s. Like, it's so sick. I'm obsessed with her.
Yeah, I just think she's so important in all the squads she's in, whether she's playing a heap or not.
Yeah.
She's obviously like a really good person to have around.
She's part of the leadership team in at least at Arsenal. Yeah.
But yeah, as we're saying, we trust her.
Yeah, we do trust her. So I think
if there's more to come out, then I'm all ears. I'm ready to hear it.
We're not denying it. We don't know. God.
I'd like to be invited in. If that's a real invite, I'll be there.
Yeah, we'll be there. And we'll let you know. You know what? Maybe that's good for them. Maybe they need people like us to go in and be like, you know what?
Vibes are alright.
Vibes.
I don't know if we'd be neutral about it though. We fucking love Arsenal.
We'd be like, oh my God.
We'd bring the vibes.
We are the vibe.
Ooh, best day of my life. Chelsea have their unbeaten streak put to the ground.
However, Chelsea, if you do ever want to work with us, we are absolutely open.
Yeah, no, Chelsea's a great club. You know, the main reason why I'm so happy about it is because it should have happened when Arsenal played.
Period.
Because of the poor reffing, it didn't happen. Yeah. But it should have happened then, so I'm glad it finally has. Not like they're going to do a whole other season without being unbeaten.
It's inevitable, and it's
inevitable.
I said inevitable.
Yeah, but it's Everton. It's inevitable.
Oh. That was crap. Because it's not even the same word.
I'm just going to take my mic off.
Yeah, go sit in the corner.
Hanging up my mic. Well, I was excited.
Well, it was totally awesome. I was like watching the game and I was like, I need to go for my run. Because the shops close at 5 and I had to like do this all before. And so I was like, oh fuck, I'm gonna have to watch it on my run. So I had it in my ears on my run and it's like, oh, corner, a free kick. Oh, she hits the crossbar 5 times. I think the crossbar got hit.
They have like fucking like 30 something
They
shots.
did, and I couldn't even see what was happening. So I was just hearing it and I was like, what the hell is going on? Why are none of these going in?
It was crazy.
I was
And
like,
then it went to
surely one of
extra
these.
time. And then...
For added time, yeah.
Yeah, and then it was 5 minutes of added time. And then
Emily Hughes
five
kept
minutes
going.
kept going. And in that time that they kept going, they got another corner and a
Free
free and a hit crossbar. And that was crazy. I would have been so
and then
mad
like
if it got
Sam
in.
Kerr, like I think she nearly scored, but it didn't go over the cross line. It's crazy.
It was like there was one point where it, like the Chelsea players were saying it went in because it was like almost over the line and like it was crazy and good for Everton.
Good for Everton.
Who's the goalie again? What's her name?
Courtney Brosnan is one of my favourite goalkeepers.
She's great and she must be so chuffed with herself. Defenders too. They were all brilliant.
I'm so glad people were chatting about it. She got player of the match. I love Courtney Brosnan. She plays for Ireland. She's so cool. I think she's so good. She's been out most of the season so far with a knee injury. So I was actually surprised when she was starting and I was like, oh, this is going to be good because she's such a good keeper. I'd love her at Arsenal, but I don't want her to sit on the bench.
No. She
so
deserves
good.
game time. Like she's brilliant.
But but also something we've been keeping needing to talk about every week is we came up with the best chant. So Chelsea fans, if you need a chant for Cat Macario, even if you don't need one, you need this one.
I don't know where this came from. We were sat on the couch. Maybe we had a bit to drink. And I just started going, if everyone knows the musical Cats, then you've got
Cats.
this.
Also, it's so good because it's from Cats.
Macario, there's no cat like Macario.
So good.
But it's so good because there's no cat like Macario. Her name is frickin' Cat. And like, if you were a theatre kid and then grew up to be a football kid, then like...
This is crazy.
It's perfect. Macario, there's no cat like Macario.
And the
if
actual
I
song,
hear this at Stamford Bridge, I'll be fucking amazed.
We're going to
so
start it.
happy.
Like, we're going to have to just fake, not even like... I don't want to be a Chelsea fan, but I just want to start this chant.
Well, I'm still like a Cat Macario fan to a certain degree. Like, I'm not a Chelsea
just
fan,
gonna
but I think she's great.
Just going to pop to King's Meadow just to sing our song and then fuck off.
And leave.
Just leave.
Macario.
It's so good.
There's no
the
cat
song,
like Macario.
The song it's actually from is Macavity, right?
Yeah, Macavity.
Macavity, there's no cat like Macavity. It's so good. It's so good. Sorry, it's the best thing
Guys,
ever.
you got to get into it.
Let's sing it one more time.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Macario, there's no cat like Macario. So good. Then you just keep going.
And maybe there's something else because there's another line, but you could be like something football. I don't know, scoring goals.
You can sort the rest. We did the hard job. Okay.
We got the song for you. We got half the lyrics. Do the rest yourself. Oh, just keep it as it is. I thought it was pretty good.
It's so good. And if you don't think it's good,
then you haven't watched Cats. And you need to watch Cats.
I heard Cat's out of contract this summer, and Cat will be coming to Arsenal.
And we will be singing Macario, there's no cat like Macario.
Does it even actually make sense?
What?
It only makes sense in the context of cats.
No, but it's still...
It's fine. We're not going to overthink it. It's a great chant, and we will be taking it to Stamford Bridge.
You could even change it to something else. Macario, there's no 9 like
no,
Macario.
Because Cat is so good because
yeah,
it's cat,
exactly.
Like,
it does make sense. It's
fine.
fine. And also a lot of football chants don't make a lot of legitimate sense. It's just people's names and like scoring goals.
So Chelsea fans, don't say
down
we don't
the
give
wing.
you down the wing. Chelsea fans, don't say we don't give you anything, because we do. We just gave you the chant of the season.
Chant of the season.
Chant
of
ever.
2026 in Cats.
Cat
football chants.
Cat's football chant. I hope she likes this. If I'll tag her.
Get this to her For You
Tag
page.
Cat Macario right now. We thought we'd just address our outfits.
Yeah,
because we forgot.
These are our Christmas jumpers. Do you want to explain what your look?
Mine's just like a little sweater vest, M&S, polar bears, real cute. What's yours?
Mine is a custom. It's a custom jumper that I got this year. My parents got it for me this year. And this is my dog, who died 2 years ago. Her name was Daisy, and she was the best girl in the world. And I'm not sure why my parents decided this year was the year to get custom jumpers of her. when she died almost 2 years ago.
And they also sent one to your sister who lives in Australia, where it is currently probably 30 degrees.
Yeah, but it's quite a thin jumper, you know.
Oh,
It
okay,
could be
so
an evening
she'll be
thing.
fine.
It's a bit...
She'll wear that on a night out, yeah.
It's work Christmas party. It's not great quality, but my dad's got one as well. My mum's got one. So this is Daisy. Rest in peace, Daisy. She was the best in the world.
She was a sweet dog.
She was the best. Yeah, rip Daisy.
But now it's all okay because you have this jumper.
It's not all okay. I'd rather have Daisy. She was the best. Anyway, if you've had a boxer or know a boxer, like, you'll know, like...
Oh, you're going to say, like, send me a picture or something. You're obsessed.
No, yeah, send me a picture. But, like, if you have a boxer, like, you know, like, they're the best. Anyway.
Speaking on Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
We're going to do... means it's nearly New Year, so we're going to do...
Speaking of Christmas, New Year's.
Speaking of Christmas, it means the year is drawing to a close.
We're so good at transitions.
So, we are going to do our 2025 Wrapped.
2025 Wrapped. Okay, shall we start from the beginning of the year?
Yeah.
I'm going to say my first event that I can think of at the start of the year when I think this is a good year was going to North London Derby with Cleo.
Yep.
Can you think of one before that?
No.
That was February or something.
That was, yeah, like mid-Feb.
And that, like, for football memories, like, I had good times before that. But football memories, I'm going to say North London Derby with Cleo, who's our friend from uni. And it was her first game ever. She lives, like, in the area of the Emirates. Like, she grew up in North London and she'd never actually been, but she'd done, like, runs around the Emirates, like, just because it was local. And we took her to her first game. She had such a great time.
Yeah.
We had a great win as well.
Yeah, it was like 5-1 or something.
It was something great.
We also, that was our first kind of, not job, but first bit of football content, not for us. We did work for Lorena.
Yeah, we did.
That day, which was, yeah, it was like the start. We were like so excited to do that. And like,
it was like, we weren't getting paid or anything, but it felt like our first working with another company.
Yeah.
And it was so exciting that
really
like
exciting.
We were doing that.
Yeah. And then next big event that year for us, I have no idea. I skip ahead quite far.
I think I skip ahead to Champions League.
Yeah, I skip ahead to Champions League.
Of course, we have to talk about... What?
Walkers.
We didn't add with Walkers.
We didn't add with Walkers.
I don't know if we ever spoke about this, but we were in the now. No Walkers, No Game ad.
Should we talk about it now?
Properly?
Yeah. Not properly.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys, we actually don't know the rules about NDA, but still.
But we were in that. We didn't make it into Final Cut, boo. But it was so much fun, so that means we met Leah and Lauren Williamson and Lauren James. Yes. Sorry, just not
Leah
like...
Williamson and Lauren James. That was in April. We filmed that.
And that was like our first big thing. We thought that was amazing.
We thought, we were like, we're never going to be sad again because this is the best thing ever.
And that happened on a Wednesday. And then the next Wednesday, I got a DM from Heineken.
Yeah.
Well, we got a DM, but I read the DM and I messaged you and thinking, like, this is really weird. Like, what is this? It was all very aloof. And of course, that ended up being them taking us to Lisbon for the Champions League and doing the campaign with them where they wrote our names on a van that was our pub and took it all the way to Lisbon. And it was really the thing that started it all.
Yeah, for sure. Like, so cool. Like, nothing will ever be as cool as that for me. I mean, hopefully we do other things that are that cool.
And the Euros,
but like,
of course, is different, but like this started it all. We would never have done the Euros if we didn't work with Heineken. We never would have got that job.
Just the best people, like the people at Le Pub, which is their like PR agency.
Marketing, PR agency,
they're like agency that do the social campaigns, etc. They are the loveliest people, like the loveliest group of people.
Yeah.
Like, wow. And we have spoke about them. Like, go and watch our episode where we talk all about our experience with Heineken. Like, we go into proper detail because genuinely it was such an amazing experience. And like, I want everyone to hear about it because it was we have a full
cool. in-depth episode.
Yeah, treated like absolute princesses. We were shooting in London, in Lisbon, shot twice in Lisbon. We were with Jill Scott, with Tiago Alcantara, like just the absolute experience of a lifetime.
I don't think I'll ever be able to comprehend how much that's honestly like changed our lives.
Yeah, it did change our lives.
Like, it sounds silly and maybe it doesn't sound silly, but we wouldn't have the platform, the confidence, the contacts, we never would have gotten half the work we do now without being like Heineken almost like scouting us, like just finding us and giving us this incredible opportunity. And I will always order a Heineken now because I can't ever repay what they've done for us in our life. Like, it's completely changed our lives.
Yeah, it has for sure. And not only that, like, that the experience was the best thing ever. But we also went and we won.
We won.
We won the Champions League.
It makes me feel like I'm gonna cry. Like,
I
honestly, it was the best thing ever.
it's genuinely like so emotional and like amazing. And the fact we won just like completely tops it. Like you couldn't have made that experience better for me, and it was made better, you know. So that for me is probably my absolute
That's gotta be my highlight of the year as well.
Top of the year, yeah, for sure. But then from that we went on to do some really fucking amazing things as well.
After that, we wrote for Glamour.
Yeah, we wrote for Glamour.
We wrote an article for Glamour because we met one of the writers for Glamour who interviewed us at the Heineken thing.
Yeah.
She asked us to write a guide to
the Euros. And that's the lovely Lucy, who we spoke about a few times on the podcast.
Love
but
Lucy.
She wrote that amazing article with Leah Williamson and the Calvin Klein malarkey.
She's amazing.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if we did anything else between Heineken and then Glamour and then
it happened pretty quick,
Euros.
you know.
The whole like May to August was very busy, lots going on. But then we ended up booking very last minute, like literally very last minute, the dream job of covering the Euros,
the UEFA Women's Euro 2025 for UEFA.
For their We Play Strong channel, which is something I've watched for years. Like I've watched their channel for years, their YouTube, their vlogs, like you know. So to book that job was so cool, and we got to be in Switzerland for 3-4 weeks.
We've forgotten something.
What the hell did we forget?
National Lottery.
National Lottery.
We
I
worked
knew
with
there was
National
something.
Lottery, and they took us to Wales.
Took us to Wales, and we went to the big football day. Yeah, that was the week before the Euros. Yeah.
And then we went to go back to the Euros. Sorry. Big fan of National Lottery as well. We did so many stuff with them, and we love National Lottery.
Yeah, and then back to the Euros. Just the experience of a lifetime. Best experience we will ever get, like work experience, especially. Like
we were
so
working
intense.
the whole time. It was hard work, but it was so worth it, and
so
the people
rewarding.
were great, and it was incredible. And that and Heineken obviously is something I'm honestly excited to tell like my grandkids.
Yeah.
Like I know I'm 23 and I've got so much life ahead of me to live, but it's gonna be one of those things that when I tell people that we did that, they're always so shocked, and it really was like two experiences of a lifetime.
Yeah. Honestly, we had the best like spring summer. That was amazing, and again, if that experience couldn't get better, it could, because England won.
Yeah.
When
it looked like it was never going to happen, every single knockout stage, I thought, this is us done.
But I just knew it fucking wasn't. Like, I think, I was so in disbelief in them games. I was so stressed because I was like, this isn't how it's going. Like, this isn't how it's going. This isn't how it's going. And it wasn't how it's going. They just wanted to give me and everyone else a heart attack.
Yeah, it took a few years of my life.
But just like fucking wow. Like, I would have done anything, and I would still do anything to be that 2022 win. So to be there for this, also just like the last like hurrah of the best 3-4 weeks ever. It's just like the cherry on top of the cake.
After the Euros, we then did pre-season interviews with Galactico. We went and interviewed players from WSL clubs and WSL2 clubs.
Super fun.
It was so much fun.
Yeah, we hadn't experienced like that side of it before, so that was really, really cool, really good experience.
It's all like a domino effect, because if we didn't book Heineken, we wouldn't have booked UEFA, and there we wouldn't have met Harriet, who owns Galactico. We wouldn't have worked for Galactico, who we still work with now.
Yeah.
We actually have never really spoken about the fact that we write articles for Galactico.
Yeah, they've got a new newsletter called the group chat.
Yeah, join the group chat on Galactico.
Join
and you
the
can
group
see
chat,
our opinions on things.
It's not an actual group chat. Don't be deceived by the name. Don't worry, you don't have to be added to a group chat. It's just a weekly newsletter, all things women's football, from things on the pitch, off the pitch, culture, interviews, all sorts. It's new, very exciting, and lots of exciting things coming up with that. But I kind of started working with Galactico, which was we're getting some really cool opportunities.
Which now we still work with
that.
Galactico
We do.
properly.
We've got some cool events this week. Had a cool event last week with Puma.
Yep.
Just get to do quite a cool few things with them. And consistent kind of work in the women's football space, which is great.
Yeah, it's been amazing. To have like something that's like rolling, that we're still working and still involved, and it's great.
Yeah.
What else have we done since Euros?
I don't think
we've just had much more football days.
Yeah.
A couple of other highlights from us is becoming friends with Gracie and Steph this
Yeah,
year.
for sure.
Getting to go to games with our friends,
Yeah.
with Maddie, your partner, and
Yeah.
Harriet, my partner, and our friend Stella as well, and just kind of having like a bit of a football kind of friendship things
Exactly,
going on.
yeah.
Football friends.
I think this year, one of our big things we wanted this year was more friends.
That
right?
was on our list. It's like it's hard to make friends as adults. Let's expand our horizons and put ourselves out there friendship wise. And
we did, and we've got some really great people in our lives right now. We're really grateful for that. Always had each other, but now we've got some good people in our lives as well. So yeah. Really super happy with that, aren't we?
So let's round up who we worked with this year.
Brands or just
Yeah.
so
we're gonna. We
brag,
also forgot.
I guess.
Girl events.
So we worked with
Girl events. Lorena.
Heineken,
Walkers.
National
Glamour.
Lottery,
National Lottery. UEFA.
After.
Galactico. Art of Football.
Yep. There might be some more. There might be more. We might be missing some, which is...
But at least 10. And
bloody cool.
Guys, if you're... Take this as your sign to put yourself out there on the internet.
For sure. We were really... Not... I think we... Considering our kind of situation when we started our account, I think we were a lot less hesitant than I imagined that we would have been.
Yeah.
Like, not very secure in...
Yeah,
It's secure in our friendship, but maybe not in others. And very... I think it's very brave of us to put ourselves out there when we did.
We were in a really vulnerable place.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And I think we did such a good job and achieved so much. Super proud of us, to be honest.
Yeah.
Just put yourself out there. It's so worth it. And
you will never expect the things it brings to you. It's incredible.
Never.
And it's so hit and miss all the time. Like sometimes you'll be in a dry patch of not knowing what's going to happen and thinking it's all over, and then something will just come your way when you least expect it. And
exactly.
Yeah,
one of my biggest like goals, or just something I never thought would happen this year, but one of my biggest things was to get out of hospitality. I've been in hospitality for years. Like whenever I've worked, it's been that. Yes, I've been at drama school and like been doing that. So obviously I'm not going to have a career alongside getting my degree. But the last kind of the first year of being out of uni, I was like, I can't do this. I hate hospitality. I can't do this. And getting out of that, that's massive. And I think I really need to pat myself on the back with that, because you too, but like it's massive getting out of that, and it can feel so draining if you're like stuck in that cycle of a job that you really don't like. It doesn't have to be hospitality. If you're just stuck in an environment that you really don't want to be in, and you just have to make the most out of it. I switched my job in hospitality so that I could optimize more of my time to go and do a portfolio, to go and have my weekends off, to go to games, to create content. I think maybe if I didn't make that move from one hospo job to the other, maybe I wouldn't have been
able to do what we did.
But yeah.
Another thing in the recap is I got a job in the industry world. And it was not good. I was in a really crappy environment, only for like 3 months or whatever. And I'm really lucky that I was able to get out.
Yep.
And that business is still around.
It is.
And the good things will find you even when you're stuck in really awful places.
Exactly.
And like you got to keep in mind, like, also like if you got to leave somewhere. I know it's like a hard time to be broke, as we know. So like obviously, keep your financial self in as a priority as well. But like if you're unhappy, you can always go. That's like something I really need to keep in mind, because I was unhappy in that job for a really long time. I was being treated really poorly. Also
just like no respect for you. Also no respect for us.
Yeah, either. I got told that we shouldn't do Girls Watch Girls Play because it would never go anywhere. And this thing I was working for, I'm not going to say what it was based in football as well. Got told that I shouldn't do Girls Watch Girls Play because it was never going to go anywhere, because we do what everyone else does, and what they were doing was completely different. But yeah.
But then a week after you left that job, we were in Switzerland.
Yeah.
So
a week after I left, we were in Switzerland. And we were working with UEFA. And I've had the best year of my life. And I just think look at what I'm doing now, and I've done something that with my heart, and I'm really happy.
Yeah, we've done amazing. Really proud of us. Just also things like we did a writing degree together, playwriting, and now we both have a writing job together. Things like that, you know, like
It's so cool.
it's massive. Like we
don't give ourselves enough credit.
We don't at all. We really need to celebrate maybe in the new year.
Yeah, that's why we had a party a couple months ago now, having people come around, and we made a cake and people put things they'd achieved in the cake. It's important to stop and look back and be proud of the things you've achieved, and also recognize, like, I worked hard for this and it went really well, and I'm really proud of myself. And I'm really proud of you, and like all these things happened together.
It's lovely that we get to do it together, experience these things together, because I don't know how I couldn't have done any of it without you. Also, it's so beneficial us two doing things together. Like,
I mean, yeah, it's a lot of things have worked out the way they have because we come as a two. You know, we both edit, we work together. You know, one of us can hold the camera and film. Like, we write. Like, good things have happened because we work together. So, like, find your niche, whether it's you working as a pair or whether it's you focusing on one niche topic. It's find what you can and just fucking run with it, and good things will happen for you if you work hard enough and you take yourself seriously.
Yeah,
it's embarrassing to put yourself out on the internet. Like, I don't think that we don't find it occasionally embarrassing when I'm filming something outside of fucking Stamford Bridge, but everything has been worth it.
Yeah. And
like that first thing you do, you'll be like, oh, everyone's gonna find it, everyone's gonna think this, think that. Fuck them.
Yeah, literally fuck them.
Good things happen to those who don't. Like, I think being embarrassed is an underrated emotion. It's something we should harness. Being embarrassed is just like putting yourself out there and like recognizing that you're not in your comfort zone, and good things will come from that.
What have we got from a tiny bit of embarrassment? Like, we've got so much success. So
I've had the best year of my life.
Yeah, literally the best year of our lives. So on that note, we're going to do our ins and outs.
2026 ins and outs.
Like women's football and personal life, you know?
I'm going to hit us with an in.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe it's an out, actually. Like, I'm just switching how I'm going to phrase it.
Yeah.
Out, poor reffing.
Yeah, I
so
literally
in
agree.
Ref training.
Yeah.
And better standards for refs in the WSL.
Exactly. Yeah, like what can we do to fix that out? Yeah, exactly. I agree. More training for refs.
Yeah.
In for sure.
Hit me with one.
Hit you with one. Out, abuse and all everything that kind of comes in the realm of that. I mean, even things like today, literally just before we started filming the podcast, it was announced, I think, by The Athletic again or something, that Liverpool midfielder Marie Hobinger she has had an incident where she's been stalked and inappropriately kind of spoke about and sexualized on social media.
He's been arrested.
He's been arrested. He's been convicted.
That's great.
Which is obviously great that that's happened as a result, but it shouldn't be happening in the first place. And I think more needs to be done to kind of protect the players, and also just anyone in social media, out abuse and any kind of negative.
In holding people accountable.
Yeah, for
their
sure.
actions.
Absolutely holding people accountable.
And continuing to do so in like not forgetting what people have done.
Yeah.
Like not forgiving and forgetting. Like, Mappy Leon, I know what you did. Like, Ruesha, I'm not going to forget what you did.
And especially there's no room for forgiveness when they don't own what they do. You know, there's space for growth if they own it and they learn and they educate themselves and
there's
they
a way to apologize
it.
properly and like
and they're accountable. But if you're not accountable and you deny it and you kind of hit it with a punch and like that didn't happen, fuck you, then no, there's, you know.
Yeah, I'm going to do a lighthearted in, as we've been doing today, in Addison Rae.
Addison Rae for sure.
Guess I gotta accept the pain. I need a cigarette to make me feel better. If a good thing comes my way, so
I'm obsessed. I want to go and see her in concert.
Okay, in for sure, Addison
Rae.
and her album Addison, iconic.
So cool.
in for sure.
Out ACLs, but not much we can do about that. We've said what needs to be done. So
definitely out.
Sort
I've
it
had
out.
enough.
I'm bored of them, to be honest. Get them out. I'm a celebrity. Get me out of here. Thank you very much.
Out friendships that aren't. You know how sometimes you feel like you've hit a ceiling with someone? Is that you like. There's that song, The Gold, from Phoebe Bridgers. You've become my ceiling, where it's like you can't feel like you can go further than that
further,
anymore. Doesn't matter how long you've known someone. If you feel like they've become a bit of a cap on you, that you feel like you can't go further and put yourself more out there and do things that are a little bit like out of character to put yourself out there and to grow. If you feel like you can't grow anymore, then it doesn't matter how long you've known them. It's maybe time for you. And there's nothing against, like, there's nothing wrong with that. Outgrowing someone, there's nothing wrong with outgrowing someone being part of a beautiful time in your life and just not a part of this life anymore.
Yeah. Also, we're at such an age now where, like, everyone's doing such different things. Like, we're doing such different things to other people that, you know, it's crazy. Everyone's at different stages. Some people are buying houses. Some people are I don't
doing
know.
masters. Some people are doing hospitality and studying, or people are in their career job, or people doing office job and focusing on finances. In telling your friends that you love them.
Oh my God, yeah.
Love you. Telling your friends you love them and appreciate them, the ones who are there for you, who aren't capping your growth. Appreciate them and loving out loud. And I think that's really important.
Yeah, so true. Loving out loud.
Should we wrap up?
We should wrap up because
our camera's about to die.
Anyway,
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas. This is the end of season 1. We have absolutely loved doing this podcast so much. We'll be back for season 2, end of Jan, beginning of Feb.
I love you guys.
We love you, and thank you to everyone who's tuned into season 1. We've loved it so much. We can't wait. Merry
More
Christmas.
to come.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, but guys, bye.
Bye.